send the whole place flying if I euthanized you with a wee cut. Aristo needs treatment now. Okay, well you're ready for some treatment for flu, but you gotta deal with the bearskin cowboy hat. That's awful. Alright, how about you drop it, we just ignore it because it's out here, and then you get back to something else, like going for some rest. It's very dirty in here again. C-Space, would you mind... Okay, you're gonna feed a packaged meal. Why packaged meals? Why do people take that instead of proper food? Okay, better question. Why do we not have proper food? Lucky is really sad and wandering about is probably a big part of that. Also, Lardo, you're incapable of dumb labor, which is why you're not doing anything useful for us. Is there anything you can do? Okay, I would have thought this was in alphabetical order, but it's not. You won't do bed rest, wardening, forget handling, cooking, or hunting. You're meant to construct. Oh, well, you're not going to construct because I don't have all this stuff for you to construct. There is construction to do. Trust me on that one. What? Then I'll have something that resembles defense. Kana Milan is... Oh, right. C-Space, are you... No, you're feeding. But maybe you'll do the other thing. Dark Bane is also going around in a bit of a daze. And he needs treatment, so that's not good. Darko's got the flu, so it's probably a bad idea to have you do much of anything, really. Do we have any doctors right now? Now, C-Space is a doctor. A healthy doctor? No. We know Darkbane is... No, do we know if Darkbane is sick or not? Yeah, man, so many people bloomin' sick. Sharker. Not sick. And also a Prio 1 doctor. Do you think you could stop doing that and see to our people? Or do none of them really need it? Well, you could tend somebody now, that would be awesome. Oh, okay. A merchant will do it. Good old Randy. That's so filthy in there. Could somebody, anybody, clean this mess up? Kana Milan can now walk again. And would you look at that? How's that new liver working out for you? You're not complaining about it. In fact, you're complaining about somebody being organ murder harvested. Man, that's a -16 for everybody. Kana Milan is, he's going to destroy heavy SMG machine. No, 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 don't do that. He redirected his anger at Synth Thread 75. Is that better? Oh, what and where is Synth Thread? Synth thread looks really good. And I mean, it's worth a lot of money, so maybe that's not good. Maybe that's not good at all. But nobody else can deal with that. Goodbye, synth thread. Ah well, we'll let him just take out his vengeance on that. Now we got our sterile stuff. Let's get that devil strand. Jeez, everyone's so mad, and they're gonna be mad for quite some time. Leopardi is pigging out because of his poor mood. Yeah, everybody's so angry. A lot of major and minor break risks. And there's not a whole lot I can do about that. Well, I guess I could clean up this filthy room that's piling high with vomit. Oh shoot, there's no food. And both of our medics are out for the count. Kind of. That flu is hitting you pretty hard. They are the food. Yeah, no kidding. And they will be at this rate. Lucky is malnutritioned. But he does have food. I might just have to force him to cook right now because we don't have the food. Burning passion for his work will see him through this. And we'll get some good meals for people. Sharker, the true intellectual, hitting level 10. But yeah, Lucky, you're gonna have to power through this because the lack of food for everyone else is hurting. Alright, and then you should consume a meal. Well, you're going to do that anyway. No, that was cooking, not consuming. Consume it. So you don't have to remain malnutritioned and keep on cooking, please. Leopardi is still binging on food that we don't have. Actually, truly don't have. Oh god. Whew. Phew. Uh-oh. Man, this can't be good. Please haul that thing so this door can actually close. And this thing. There we go. There's a lot of hauling. There's a lot of everything to be done, right? Unfortunately, this flu looks like it's going to last a while. I'm sorry, Lucky. But your burning passion for your work and your catharsis is going to have to see us through. Oh, he's going to rest up. That's where we need Avalius to take over, but Avalius is also healing up, and that immunity is only just ahead of the flu itself. Dang. And this is now the effect of that that horrendous ship. Much closer, and it goes over to our crops, and that's a big bad, I assume. Got to deal with it someday, but we keep getting raided and otherwise thrown a lot of trouble. Alcohol binge from Aristo. Do we even have alcohol for you to binge on? Oh yeah, we do. Man, what has Dutch life done to you? I think if it was our psychic ship, I would have gunned it down no matter what the cost. God, it's filthy in here. But everyone's so busy just stressing out. Is anybody really that happy? Khan of Milan is now pretty happy, but that's probably from catharsis. Yeah, unbottling all those feelings. Darn, this stockpile is... it's got to grow even more. It's just full of rubbish, right? I want these tattered things to just get destroyed out here. I suppose I could make a fire and burn them, but I don't think that would do... That would just add to our work. Kind of. If I put this over here, at least there'd be less distance to go to get rid of everything. On the plus side though, we've got our mortars ready to fire. Darkdro, Lord Print. No food, still no food. Lucky, are you awake yet? I know you don't feel great, but at least you don't have the flu. And you've had enough rest and you ate that food, so please cook. Because we need that food, we need it badly. No, I'm kidding. I'm not kidding, rather. You need to get to work on that. Still angry that your brother died. Oh god, that's gonna last a while. Man, everything is so bad right now. And these meals are not last. Okay, now it's time for Darko's anger. Slept in the cold. Is this really a cold place to sleep, Nefi? Tell me. Really? This is cold? "21 degrees is fine, but 18 degrees is cold?" Huh. Is Jake aware that mechs come out of the poison ship? I've been hinted at that there's going to be something I don't want to deal with coming out of there. It's about as well as I know. God damn, this looks like a student apartment now. Merchant, I know this really isn't what you should be doing, but we need this place cleaned up. Right, Ovalius is the next one that's going to flip. And Lucky, really, I know you love having a little snooze there, but we are starving here. What a difference it makes having all this food easily accessible, though. Alright, what's the Valius going to do when he flips out? Hopefully nothing, because he's busy enjoying some flu. Is anyone going to die from the flu at this rate? Immunity is slightly overtaking people's flu, but we're only halfway there. I wonder if the problem is lack of heaters for these guys. Maybe I should build a copy of the heater in here so people can actually warm up a touch. Lepardi, you're the construction machine, right? He's busy working on the wall. Work on this instead so people can't stop moaning about it. Darkbane has collapsed due to severe exhaustion. What the hell were you doing out there? Oh, he was wandering around in exhaustion. Right. Well, get back here. Oh god, you've got flu. Your immunity isn't good. Your hunger, your malnutrition. Okay, you need to rest up and someone needs to take care of you. Fortunately, Neffy's on the case. Feels odd to call you Neffy since we have Neferi, who's also known as Neffy, but... Damn, I would not be comfortable having you dealing with my meds. Okay. Lucky's still resting up, as he needs to. But once he's done resting up, which is now, go and do that burning passion for your work. Thank goodness we had all this corn. Actually, potatoes are not worth growing here because I'm probably going to fill it with that devil strand soon. So if we're going to have anything, let's have something that grows really fast, like rice. I think the fire... No, the fire wouldn't have gotten here. What happened to all my... What happened to all my stuff? I had nice plants here. Oh well, they're gone now. Aristo needs rescued. He's hammered. He must be pretty happy though. Yeah, he's pretty happy being hammered. Ah, TBW will rescue him. TBW? Okay, no, you're doing more important things. Neffy's being the... Oh, no, he's no longer incapable of walking, but he's still being dragged to bed. 4 major break risks, jeez. All this because we harvested one little organ for someone that desperately needed it. Okay, the sick and the filth. So 5, 10, 16... The butchering's a different thing altogether. At least we've harvested all those humans. We should probably avoid doing that for a while since it's hurting morale so much. Whew. Good heavens. Oh man, I think I missed like 30 hours of gameplay on this one. I don't know what is what, says Singiges. This is where we started and it's where we still are. And we have growing amounts of very pressing matters. This ship part fell and is killing all wildlife in an increasing area around it. Add to that, this entire place was leveled by a fire. More than half of our colony is out with the flu. We've been running low on food drastically, and I've been having to force Lucky to work all night. Crashbite has been permanently incapacitated by, I hope this stays here forever, by Nitro, who shot and shattered their spine with a sniper rifle. A missing body part caused him to crumple unconscious. Well, I'm sorry, Crashbite. I don't know how we're going to get you a spine, but I promise you we will try. Must be something we can do. Prosthetics? Lost limbs? That doesn't sound good enough. Bionics? Limbs and eyes? What can we do that will get you a new spine? Can anybody give us the info we need here? Neef has broken down and is wandering in sadness because they're sick. Well, don't get too sick because your immunity is only just higher than the flu itself. God, it's filthy in here. Sharker, we need... Oh, you'll never do cleaning. Well, someone has to. Khan of Milan, you should be a lot happier now. Just clean up the everything right now, please. Neef needs treatment. Yeah, we know. But he's just wandering around in his old peg leg. You can either make them further on, or buy them from the exotic goods traders. What spines? Yeah, I'm thinking about setting some people to maximum cleaning, but everybody appears to be working hard. Tomato could do cleaning. They're currently doing hauling, whereas cleaning is more important right now. Ambrosia Sprout, yay. And Alpaca has joined us. Well, who wants to be our alpaca? Because alpacas can... oh, they can't haul. Hold on, are they all tame? I wish these things wouldn't disappear so fast. Where can I see? Here we go, history. Alpacas. A group of alpacas have wandered in. They seem... okay, nice. Who will be our alpacas? I will, of course, restrict the animals we have to the barn area. Although they're out of food in the barn area, kind of. This should have loads of kibble in it, but it does not. What I will do is... well, first I'll name these new animals that we have. If I can remember how. I have the hair of an alpaca, says Rook, despite not having a capitalized first letter. Where's the other alpaca? Yeah, they're the other ones. Nice, he says. I'll happily become an alpaca, says Sin. I know you've been around for a while, but your name is difficult, to say the least. And Alpaca 3 is no good name. I'll tell you what's a good name. Sashil. I gave you an extra S, didn't I? Oop. This area, though, I think it needs to be expanded, because it limits them too much on the grass that they can eat. The main point of this is just to not have them what exactly? Not have them go indoors. Because then they eat the food in here, and I certainly don't want them doing that. There we go. Now they can have grass to eat because the kibble has really been running out. Will they eat the crops like that? I've never seen them eat crops. Nitra's gotten food because of the very, very dirty cleaning area here. Please clean this up. Now it's only dirty. How is it even dirty? Looks relatively clean to me. Alright, the food situation's back under control. Maybe it's the butchering that's hurting there. Ah, no wonder I'm out of kibble. We don't have hay anymore. Been chewing through our medicine, but I guess we're okay there. Cotton's being grown. Everything's getting better, slowly but surely. Extreme break risk. Avalius is mad. Part of that because this place is so filthy. Clean up, please. Trying to cheer you up there, Avalius. Oh man, people are still moaning about that prisoner that we harvested an organ from. We gotta hold out for about 5 days before everybody starts getting a whole lot better. The flu should subside, people can do their jobs, things will flow a bit better, but until then, we're eating a whole lot of pain. Oh yeah, Zed, the old useless guy, is out doing his thing, planting. And are we... Hey, we had a pregnant a pregnant animal earlier, didn't we? There we go. Ah, the boomalope calf. Who wants to be a little baby? A baby exploding thing that we harvest for chem fluid. We'll remember when you die, because you will die. Wonder how long it takes them to grow up. Brelix says, I'm a baby in real life. Good enough for me, especially since you actually have a capitalized first letter. And the whole point of me starting up the stream today was to actually destroy this thing before it destroys the entire environment. And it's getting real close to having a very bad effect on me here. Real close. And I'm a bit terrified of that. Zed's getting better at farming at least. Major break risk. Neefington, but you already had a break. You're meant to be experiencing catharsis, but you're still just moaning about everything. Including minor pain. Is that from the flu? No, it's from your old gunshot and your scratch scar. Load the mortar, Jake. Alright, break risks have become minor. That's kind of good for me. Place is starting to look a bit cleaner as well. How are people doing health-wise? Immunity 71% against 70 for Neef, 81 to 69. Alright, people are going to start getting better. Thank God. That flu knocked us something fierce. And we've also made that sniper rifle, so we could get some more bills going if we really wanted to. But I struggle to think what. Maybe some more explosives? I don't know how many mortars one really needs. Maybe some flak pants would be nice. We don't have a lot of that. Do until you have one of them kicking around and make it out of cloth and steel. Okay, well, if that's what they're made out of. Nah, you know what? Forget that. I don't like the sound of it. Do I see LMG on that list? Yeah, and I think we have an LMG. Somebody has one. There we go. A gas-operated light machine gun. It's somewhat unwieldy and inaccurate. Its long bursts of fire are effective against groups of enemies. And Merchant likes his big guns. Okay, overall people are cheering up, except for Crashbite, who is... doesn't really matter if they're stressed or not. They are permanently incapacitated until we find them a spine. Did anyone find out how I get spines? I think I heard something about later research, but... Powered armor maybe gives spines? Bionics, Jake. Oh man, that's forever away. We just have to keep Crashbite permanently eating food and lying down there and not doing animals or crafting. That's a shame. Nitro's gonna have to remember this. I want a bit more meat. Let's kill this turkey and this hare. And what's wrong with a bit of rat meat as well, just to keep Merchant busy. Check the MISC selection in Architect. Comms, orbital trade. You can only sell goods to orbital traders if they're near an orbital trade beacon. Can be placed indoors. Contact with others. Trade sounds pretty good to me. But I don't get it. Does it do trade with items that I have? I don't get it at all. What do these things do? Must be in range of the goods you want to trade. Okay. I don't really like the sound of that. I like having traders just come and go. But it would let me sell off my my human skin hats. And we have rather a few of those taking up space. Put the beacon in a building with items you want to sell and your silver. I don't like the sound of it at all. Dirty cooking areas still killing people. Well, if you care about it that much, how about you clean the room? I should really sterilize it with these sterile environments that we're going to make. Oh, Nitro, Nitro, what a mess you're making. Aristo's flu is now major, but he's almost completely immune, so why is that a problem? There we go. Developed immunity to major flu. Also, more break risk. McCain. At least work is getting back to normal on the colony. Ooh, I bet foxes are delicious. I bet this tortoise is delicious. Man, McCain's just getting madder and madder. When will it end? Finally, Devil Strand. Now what's next? Anything early that we should really be worried about? Pemmican. What is this? A disease prevention drug. It blocks plague, malaria, and more before they start. Isn't that very good? Peno. Hold on, wasn't this needed for making medicine? No, that's neutro, I mean. Multi-barrel weapons. Now that sounds awesome, but how about something that actually gets people a bit better? Hospital bed. And now that we can make it, let's make ourselves some sterile tile. Uses steel and silver, but if it means we can have a sterile hospital, I'm all for it. Also, a much more sterile cleaning environment, cooking environment rather. Steel and silver, totally worth it. Apparently multi-analyzer is worth it in the long term. I'm sure a lot of things are worth it long term, but we're not there yet. God, this can't be nice being in a hospital with this going on. Don't worry, we're just going to grind up all the... what is that even? Marble? It's probably marble. I like making marble. Medical emergency, Jake. Yeah, but Darkbane's being seen to. Why so medical emergency? Extreme flu? He'll be fine. Anyone else? Uh-oh. Neef. You're only just ahead of the curve on your extreme flu. You'll survive. You're immune. Oh yeah, of course you're immune. You don't move. They'll be okay. Don't worry about it. 88, 91, yikes. McCain, would you stop being such a wuss? Whoa, whoa, my intense major food poisoning. Damn, I lost half that silver, I think. TTC? What's your problem? You're meant to be an altruist, but you're not looking out for everybody else. I suppose the big problem is that a lot of you still have crappy barracks to live in. I need to give you nicer rooms. I need to expand this over quite a bit. But there's a lot of things I need to do. Mostly, I need people to stop moaning about the fact that we saved our own colonist. Let's not hunt that boom rat. Raccoons can't be sterile creatures, but we'll eat them up anyway. It's getting harder to see where this thing is affecting. I have to look up here to check. Zed needs treatment, but he usually does. He's got asthma. Oh, I should have harvested the lungs out of the guy. Ah, but everyone moans about us harvesting organs. What's their problem? I hope Merchant's getting better at shooting with all this. Getting through those moderate expectations is getting tough. I'd love to make them finer food, but that's difficult when we don't really have a good renewable source of meat. Oh, as if that's a real fire. It's next to the water and it's in rain. Aristo deals with it anyway, despite being an alcoholic. He's warm from alcohol. Does that mean it's here? Alcohol warmth. I feel just a bit more relaxed after a drink. That's good. Wish I could tell my people to drink more. Neef says he's about to die. I say he's overreacting. Oh my god. You need to be tended to as soon as possible. Zed, are you a doctor? No. Avalius? Somewhat. Get over here. Oh no, you're vomiting everywhere. That's not going to be good for Neffy. At all. Please stop vomiting. Oh god. Zed, are you capable? No, Zed is incapable of medical. Come on, I've lost colonists this way before. Brelix, you're an animal. You can't heal. What are you even vomiting for? Why would you vomit? Also, McCain's in a daze and is wandering around. At the same time, there's a mad rat. Probably killing everything. Okay, Merchant, I need you to hunt this mad rat as a matter of urgency before it becomes a huge threat to our everything. Mad rat. Also... Oh, that was a fire. That's why that started. Right. I'm bringing Avalius over here so that I can take you off of that until you desperately... As soon as this can be tended to. 3, 2, 1, go. Tend, even though you are not great at it. You do like doing it though. I don't want to lose Neef. They've been through thick and thin, but that extreme flu can't be good for them. Ooh. I would advise to only use 1 or 2 good doctors. No, I would rather train up people to be good doctors, because what happens when your 2 doctors are shot dead, incapacitated? Then you have nothing but 0s and 1s to tend to them. Alright, thank goodness. That was dangerously close. I need better hospitaling stuff for everyone here. Did Merchant take care of that mad rat? Well, there's my answer. Okay, now aside from people still being pretty mad at us butchering organs, we're doing okay. The lack of cleaning is still a bit disturbing to me though. You may be our gardener, but I'd like you to focus more on it. Same with Zed. I would like you to do more cleaning since you're old and useless, and that's more befitting for you. Is Tomato worth doing that? I mean, you're pretty good at plants. Having somebody that good at plants deal with cleaning just doesn't seem right. TTT, the altruist. You're good with plants. And that's probably why I told you to, well, I didn't tell you. I'm just using you as a hauler right now. But when there's nothing to haul or clean, then you can do the other stuff. Wardening, doctoring, yeah, that's okay. How did McCain get injured? Did the big bad rat get you? Yeah, the rat scratched you up a bit. Uh-oh, you'll be dead in 16 hours. Please don't just wander around, McCain. Tomato is also good at doctoring. Is that so? Yeah, but you're not going to get much better at it, which I don't want to have you work on something that you're never really going to improve. Look at this guy just wandering around, bleeding all over the place. What a mess of a person. Even on the crops, although it's probably good for them. You could arrest him, sure, but I could also not. Jinx, he's also starving. He's causing a lot of problems for himself and others. Alright, once we're through with this, we can finally get rid of this big problem right here. Butchering human-like is one thing. Okay, the organ murdering will be up in a couple of days. Why are people so hung up on this? If we wanted them dead, we could have at least conducted an orderly execution rather than permit this barbarism. But he only died because he wasn't strong enough to handle our organ situation. Right, in the interest of making people a bit happier, let's actually increase the size of this with marble walls, of course, because we have good access to marble. Tell me I didn't put a roof over this thing. Good, so it must be non-roofed area. Is that really how I'm gonna want it? Let me think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh! It actually works out perfectly. And this can just be nice big rooms, or relatively big rooms on the end. Yeah, this is some real future proofing we got going on here. No real need to have this kind of walled off like that. Is the door still gone here? I remember there being a door here. I'd like it back, because otherwise this just counts as outdoors and it's kind of chilly, and these heaters are working overtime to do nothing. Otherwise, we need doors. Door. More door. Even more door. Would be nice to have an exit that comes out here though, so people could go up that way. Is that a Q or an O? Doesn't matter, I want it cancelled. I love the wee building aspect to this game. It's borderline therapeutic. That covers everything, right? Looks like it to me. Could be wrong, but looks like it to me. We will of course want power for them. But you know, that's kind of what this thing does as well. Nice. Jake, you're missing one door on the north side. Thanks for the heads up. Door there. And on that note, I should probably have a door here as well. Also kind of lacking in heating and ventilation for them. So let's make sure we don't skimp on those. At least it only costs steel. Oh, I'm unhappy at the misclicking there. Just keep them all next to the doors so it's easier to keep track of. That's it for all of them. You guys already have your ones, and it's a good idea probably to build those after we have everything else set up. However, let's also keep the place nice and cool. Oh, it's going to feel good to expand this area and have more people able to... It'd be nice to just copy a whole setup like this. I mean, rather than having to build these 3 items, you know, do something like... oh, I was hoping I was going to find a copy button here, but I don't. No. You get the equivalent of the room next to the noisy ice machine here. That can't be good for you. Kana Milan, man, this liver is just making you angrier and angrier. I don't like that. This is not what we killed somebody for. It's going to be a bit of a big building project, but should keep people relatively happy. There's something wrong with where you are. Something very wrong. Cannot abide by that. Gonna get this done until people are slightly less mad about the whole butchering, and then it's time to kill. hope that's not big, horrible things that are happening, because I just saw medical emergency ping up, and I don't like medical emergency picking up. Oh, McCain. McCain is dying. They'll be bleeding out real soon. Tomato, it's time to shine? No, you're not Tomato. Rescue McCain, please. Look on the bright side, the naked Tomato is coddling you into bed. Some people pay good money for that. Not me, of course. God, no. Do my eyes deceive me, or are we out of silver? Yeah, McCain's in a lot of problem. Out of silver and steel, Jake. Why, I don't like either of those facts. Meanwhile, these guys are in a quite dirty place with barely any flooring. Getting silver is going to be troublesome. Right, the question is, what kind of weapons do we smelt? Spears, maces, longswords. Not longswords, they're cool. Knives, equas, not gladiuses, clubs. And do it forever. But we need somebody focusing a lot more on doing this. And I think it should be C-Space. I know your art is very important to you. And I'm not surprised, Jinx, your art is good. But whatever this is, I want you to... what does smelting come under again? I ask this every time. Or is it crafting? Stone cutting and smelting. Okay, there we go. But you might just stone cut, which would be bad. But we already have everything crafted into stone bricks, so maybe, just maybe, you'll get on with it. Jake, note the quality/deterioration sliders in the top of the list. I did not, but I should probably look at it. Any quality? Awful to good. Because if there's something better than that, we certainly don't want to smelt it, right? But there's tons of stuff to smelt. You alone shouldn't be doing that. We'll probably have Merchant do it as a priority matter as well. Oh, but he's out hunting as he does. I did tell him to hunt a bunch of stuff. Human meat again, just deteriorating away. Because we're not making kibble, because we don't have hay. What's going on? We got all this heal root for medicine. Oh yeah, but we've been hammering our way through medicine, so maybe that's for the better. Got all this cotton though. I reckon we can harvest this cotton and instead try our luck with a whole lot of Devil Strand. Best of luck with that. You're not growing hay, Jake, I know. But we kind of need cotton as well. Once this rice is done, we'll replace it with hay, and then we'll get a ton of hay. This thing's growing and growing. McCain's surely not going to die, he's fine. He's fine. Lucky is still mad though. God damn, could everyone just cheer up a bit? The place looks a lot cleaner now. You could probably lower cleaning priority on some people. Well, isn't it fine to keep 2 people dedicated to cleaning-ish? Because I want to keep the place clean. When you set new crops, they destroy everything. Yeah? So is that a problem? It's 88% grown. I'm pretty sure that's going to get us some returns. Extreme break McCain. Shouldn't you be in a bit of catharsis since you already had your... Yeah, he is. So why is he in a break? Sometimes I just don't understand these people. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have much food, sure, but... I mean, Jingsy's not going to die. Let's feed him just to make sure of that. Oh, right, he's up and on the go. Boy, is he stressed. Did he just go to give Avalius a kiss or something? Crash Bite's gonna lay there forever. They're gonna wake up and wonder where all this building came from. I want people less mad when we go and deal with that ship, because still everybody is so mad about the organ harvesting, the prisoner dying. But by tomorrow, we'll get rid of minus 11 to everybody's mood, which is really quite a lot. My animals really burn through this stuff. Hospital bed done. Great. What's the next worthwhile thing to do? A skilled doctor could attach some new limbs, which would always be good. Solar panel doesn't strike me as worth our time that much. We have plenty of geothermal energy here. Bionics is going to require prosthetics and fabrication, so we might as well get prosthetics while we're here. So, would people be mad if we organ harvested a guilty person? The colony took body parts from a guest, or prisoner. It's horrible breaking someone down for parts. Come on. Is it really? Okay, another question for people in the know. If we go on a raid, and we butcher people on a raid, will the people back at the colony be unhappy about that? Pretty difficult question, so I wouldn't be surprised if the answers aren't out there, but I would like to know. Darkbane continuing to be trouble for me. I think it's only for your current colony. Yeah, never know though, Jinx. It's just bing, 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 bing. Soon though, soon everybody will forget about the whole butchering thing we did. And then we can focus on the real threat. I don't know why Kana Milan is always so mad. Ooh, Nitro! Good at crafting? What? Oh right, that's crafting, not the same as construction. Nitro's meant to be mining for us, but